ख्वाब में निकला तन्हा अकेला साथ मेरे कौन है यार है मेरा जो भी कहना था कर आ गया मैं साथ मेरे कौन है Season 1 Episode 38 The Calabash Kids, the tale of Tanzania. My name is Inam and we will be back after this short message. Let us begin with the story. So, the Calabash Kids, a tale of Tanzania. In Tanzanian village, there lived a lady. Okay, and that lady's name is Shindo. Shindo is very depressed, very tired, very feels victimized all the time. Why? Because number one, she was married to one person and that person died. Okay, during that marriage, she had not born any children. There were no child of hers. So, right now, she's all alone in the hut, taking care of herself, and she's going towards her old age. Now, in this setting, she is completely depressed because she's a widow and plus she has nobody to talk to. She is all alone, not by force but by situation, not by choice but by situation. Okay, now she keeps doing all the chores by herself. Okay, let it be cleaning, cutting, getting the firewood, doing the clothes washing, anything wrong in the hut, everything, whatever other families do, some fight and people together, she used to do all that by herself. And every evening she just after farming and coming back, after going to the market, selling things of lot of things that she does, of the gourds that she prepares. Now, she used to go in front of the mountain. There was this beautiful mountain and she used to pray to the mountain. Oh, great mountain spirit, when will I get rid of the problems in my life, and please help me out. So this used to happen every single day for a long time, until that one day happened where suddenly in front of her appeared a chief of the tribe, and he said, "Hello, I am the messenger from the great mountain spirit that you have been praying to, and that mountain spirit has sent me to send you a message. He is extremely happy." And she is like, tell me, chief." The chief, what he does is he gives her seeds. She takes the seeds. She says, "What is this?" He says, "These are the Karela seeds." Okay, Karela basically is the gourds. Okay, now the bitter gourd, that becomes the Karela. So those seeds he gives, and it's very famous in part of Tanzania. He says, "What is this?" He says, "It's magical seeds, and all your prayers, whatever you have been asking for, will be answered." And he disappears. So she takes a look at the seeds. She's like, "What the hell? Seriously? The thing gets over? Alright, okay." So she goes back home. She plants carefully, dreadfully, with all the care that she can. Now she goes about her daily life as usual, waking up, doing all the chores, going to the market, selling and everything, growing up the gourds. Now slowly the plant started growing. Okay, and the plant bore gourds, that is Karelas. She looks at the gourds and she's like, okay. She takes out the gourds and she takes out the Karelas and she scoops them and she takes them out separately, and she makes a paste, and out of that she makes utensils, and that is the thing she sells in the market. And the outer layer, she keeps one near the fire, and the rest she keeps it at another place, okay, for the Karela to dry off. Now, when she was going to the market from morning to evening, suddenly the Karelas started changing. Legs came out, hands came out, face came out, shoulders came out, body came out. So the entire body came out, and before you know it, there were children. There were a lot of children in the house, and there was this one child who was sitting, where the Karela near the fire had been placed. There was a child seated, and he was smiling. You could see that he was a special child because he was smiling for no reason at all. And his name was Kitete. How do I know? Because I'm the storyteller. And how does the storyteller know? That's because the rest of the children who were there were shouting, Kitete, Kitete, our favorite child, our favorite brother. Come on, let's help our mother. And all of them started doing the chores, whatever, cleaning, cutting the farm, planting bananas, banana plantation, the Karela plantation, and everything. They did everything, and they cooked a meal, and they kept it ready, and then they went back to the gourd. Okay, and when Shindo, the widowed mother, came by to her hut, all her neighbors, all the people said, "Who are those children who are there in your house?" Now, Shindo replies in anger, "Who the hell do you think you are? Do you think it is a joke that you can even have those conversations with me?" Now you have to understand Shindo's response, because Shindo is a widowed mother, so any topic of children will hurt her, obviously. So she just like, "Don't mess with me," and she goes home. She's like, everything is spick and span, and she sees there's a meal ready. Automatically tears flow. Like, but where are the children? There are no children. She's like, okay. And day one ends this way. Day two, she goes to the market and comes back, finds the same thing. All the kids did the same routine of helping her out and turning back to Karelas. And third day, she decides, alright, let me just hide behind the door and act like I'm leaving. So she's like, I'm leaving, and she hides behind the door. And the gourds changed into children, and they came out, and then she saw them, and the kids saw her. Both of them are in shock, and Shindo is really happy that she's finally a mother. She hugs all of them, and she sees Kitete, and Kitete, when she speaks, Kitete just keeps smiling for no reason. You know those children who keep smiling for no reason? They just grin for no reason. He was that child. And life went on for Shinde. Now, Shinde, the widowed mother, she came in, and her wealth started growing because all the kids started helping her left, right, and center. So banana plantations grew, Karela plantations grew, her huts grew. During that course, she realized that Kitete, the special child, was really a special child. He was not so fast as other kids, and he used to be slower than other children, and that showed up in all the work that was left being incomplete. And whenever he was spoken to, he would just smile. She, the mother, got really, really angry all the time. Shinde, one of the times, she was carrying a pot with leaves, and it's a small plant. She comes and she's turning and she walks. Kitete was right next to her feet. She trips, falls, there's water everywhere, there's mud everywhere. She is literally having a bad day and she yells at Kitete saying, "You retarded child. Why can't you be like everybody else? Look at your brothers and sisters. You know how consistently they are doing all the hard work. What's wrong with you, you retarded child?" Kitete just grins back more and doesn't say anything. He just grins like, okay. That's how Kitete is. Now, what happens in the night? Kitete gets up, goes to the table where he was a god and he was been put there. He was a Karela. He turns back to the Karela. Now, she wakes up and she sees this and she is completely shattered. She said, "I never meant to hurt him in any way. I'm so sorry. I don't know." She starts crying left, right, and center. She says, "What do we do? What do we do? They try everything. It doesn't work." Then she takes the god and she goes out to bury the god, the Karela, Kitete. And a drop of her tear falls on the Karela. And slowly the Karela forms the legs, the hands, and the face. And there's a smile. Who is it? Kitete has come back. Only a mother's love could get him back. And Shinde is the mother who got him back, who turned him into a god but got him back. And that's the message of today's story of the widowed mother in Tanzania, the Calabash Kids, a tale of Tanzania. And this has been season 1, episode 38, the Calabash Kids, a tale of Tanzania. I wish you a happy Mother's Day. Please do wish your mother. Please do wish your mother from another mother. So, mothers, biological, non-biological, anyway. If you see with the eyes of a person being your mother, please go wish them. It'll make them feel nice and you will feel better about yourself. And on that note, I am going to exit and see you in the next exciting episode of season 1, episode 38. Swalpajaasthi presents